Hello folks, welcome to the show. My name is Lepharia. So, Quake Live introduced a new map for Duel called Elder yesterday, and I wanted to give you guys my first impression and my first thoughts on the map, as I think it is quite interesting. I have not played any actual games yet, but so far I've been looking around the map and seeing what you can do on it, and you know how much I like theory crafting, so let's just go over it. The map is actually Quake 1 inspired, as I read you the patch note for it. It's called Deep from Within the Bowels of the Nameless City Lies Elder, a nostalgic Quake 1 inspired arena. This small and simple dreary place is home to more than just its combatants, for other beings like dormant in waiting, feeding off the pain and torment of its captives. Locked away within lies 1 red armor, 2 yellow armors, 1 mega health, and 150 HP for players to control. And after 2 minutes of gameplay, 2 heavy stone doors reveal access to a railgun previously inaccessible. However, beware, on Elder more than the usual is up for grabs, as the shiny gold key lingers in its holds for only one player to control. Control the key and control the map. Designed by Adam SyncError Pyle for Duel, Elder is also available for small FFA and 2v2 TDM matches. So that's quite interesting. One thing that you noticed from the text is they said 2 stone doors provide access to the railgun, which you can actually see right here. Those doors have already opened, and you can see the railgun is through here. So you can see we have quite a bit of water going on there, which slows down your movement speed a little, as well as your jumps. So you will probably employ the Furious Heights or T7 technique when grabbing the railgun, which is scurry around the edge right here, so you don't actually touch the water that much. So that's a big deal. Not having access to the railgun on this map for 2 minutes is a big freaking deal, and I will go into that a bit later. For now, I want to go over the layout of the map. The central room is actually this very haunting hall right here, where you can see these 3 horns poking out of the lava, or whatever that is. And you can see the red armor over there. Now this room is really interesting, as there are lots of little movement tricks that you can do. You have already seen me jump over this pillar right here. We can jump over here, jump there, jump up this pillar, and then go grab the red. Now, back is a bit quicker. If I was in any way competent, I will just do that again. Oops, okay, I will just rocket jump up here. That's, of course, always an option. So you can just go this way, and with a quick strafe jump, you can reach this ledge over here. I have actually managed to jump right onto the top of that second pillar, but I can't pull it off consistently yet. So yeah, there you go, there we have it. Then, as you have seen right here, you can use this horn to balance on, and what's very interesting then is this horn in the back there that we can use to access the rooms above there. Now we can do that right now. Again, not very precise today. I haven't played Quake Live in a while, I have to admit, so that's why my movement is maybe a bit imprecise today, so I apologize for that. But now I'm standing on this horn, jump over here, and that doesn't work either. But what you can also do is when you come from the red, you jump on this pillar, and then you go up to this horn, and then up this to this room. That actually works. Now, of course, I can't pull that off because I'm absolutely bad. So there we go, that's how you do it. And here you can see the other new feature that they have put into this map, which is a gold key that I have managed to pick up. It's actually down this way, I think. And with this key, you can open this door right here. And if you don't have the key, then this door stays shut and you can't go through that. So, other item positioning, we have a mega health up here, and a yellow armor down here, and another yellow armor in this room right here, just up that little ledge there, right here. So actually this map has the full arsenal of 2 yellows, 1 red, 1 mega health, as I said, and there's quite some interesting things about the positioning of the items. As you know, I always like the positioning of items that they often put into Quake Live maps, which applies to this red armor here, for instance, which is making the item very accessible from multiple angles. So you can see right here is a so imagine your opponent standing there, for example, or there, or there, or there, or there. Those are all entrances to this central room here that your opponent could come through and actually pressure you with maybe a lightning gun from here, or maybe rockets from down here, or maybe a railgun from here, here, or here. So that makes this position pretty vulnerable, and that's something that I very much like about Quake Live's map design, that they often do that with major items. So let's go to the mega health, and because the situation there is quite a bit different, here we have the yellow armor. I'm fine with the yellow armor being a bit more protected in that regard. Still, your opponent could come through here, or could maybe fire a rocket through here. Also, there are very nice positions here where you can maybe spam a few rockets into this hallway, or into this hallway right here. So what I wanted to get into was the mega health positioning. Now, it might be that I have to search for the mega health for a while, because I'm not that good with the map yet, but I think it's up here, right? Yeah. Okay, so what this positioning reminds me of is the map Arrow Walk, and to a lesser extent the map Toxicity. And you can see this. This is the complete opposite to the red armor, where the item is not accessible at all from multiple angles. You can actually just access it from the front right here. So it's pretty much like the red armor on Arrow Walk, that you can access through either a rocket jump right here, which works quite fine. You can see when I jump up before I fire this rocket, I take barely any damage in the process. Or I can do a short circle jump right here. So those are ways I can access this item. Or if I come from here, you know, I can just do a short little strafe jump. So you might say this is a badly designed position for an item position, because it is not that dangerous of a position, because it's not accessible from multiple angles like the red armor was. But I disagree in this regard, because imagine you're standing up there and your opponent is coming through here with a lightning gun. You are utterly screwed at that point, because this lightning gun will just pin you to the wall. Other things that could happen is you can get rocketed there quite nicely, you can get shotgunned there very well, like you can with the mega health on DM13, aka, what's the name? Lost World, sorry. And yeah, so this position also quite vulnerable if you happen to run into your opponent when he's here. The only thing you can do then is whip out your weapon and hope you have the superior stack. That's what I want to say. So let's talk about the gold key for a little bit more. This door here separates these two areas, and as you can see, those are all lead into this central room here and connect these two sort of hallways. So I do not think the gold key will have that much of an impact, because for one thing, you can always when you're good with like jumping, you can always access this other room here. If you jump onto this horn and jump right into here, that's possible. I've done that a couple of times. I'm not going to attempt it here because you have seen how rusty my movement skills have gone. But yeah, that's actually doable. And so that means this door does not really have an impact, and grabbing that gold key is not that important on this map, I think, in theory at least. I will see what happens when I get into some more matches on this map, but I think this gold key is fairly negligible at this point. But I think the mechanic is kind of cool, that you can have like certain passages that only one player has access to, and there's surely some potential there for future maps. And then the other new mechanic is the stone doors that they had added in here, so they block off the railgun for the first 2 minutes. And as I said, that I think is a very, very big deal. So let's talk about the layout of the map in general. You can see we talked about the amount of items it has, the full arsenal, and other than that it does not have that much. It has one big health bubble, I think 2 or 3 smaller ones, a few shards, few green bubbles right here, but actually not that many items, and that always promotes a more aggressive play style when playing this map. And yeah, there's one yellow right here. But you can see this map has a lot of little paths and little corridors, like this one here, or this one up here, that you can kind of like scurry away into, which means when the match gets a bit more aggressive, you can also always like keep an escape path open, which actually encourages more passive playstyle. And I think the overall playstyle on this map will be more of a passive one, just because of the layout of the map. But because of the limited amount of resources that we have in health and armor, and I think this map will promote harassment in a big way, that you sort of like chip away at damage with a rail or a rocket right here, here and there, and maybe spam a rocket in here, and hit your opponent for like 50 health or something in that regard. So I think that will be a promoted playstyle, but overall I think the playstyle on this map will be rather passive. And with the railgun being unavailable for the first 2 minutes, this passive playstyle is even more encouraged, because you cannot fight at a distance and like chip away, as I said, over the first 2 minutes of the map. So unless you have some major skirmishes with like the lightning gun in the early game, I think the early game will be kind of calm, with everybody, with both players stacking up as best as they can and being a bit more passive about it. But again, as I said, opening up this passage 2 minutes after will just completely change, and is a very very interesting thing indeed that they put into this, because it will change the playstyle dramatically, where you then can fight at a distance and like reach this red armor from down here, for example. So yeah, I think that's a very interesting change that they put into there, and I'm actually very excited to see how that turns out in future matches. So yeah, folks, that's all that I have to say for this map. I hope this was a bit helpful for you. They put in other maps as well, but those are CTF and Clan Arena maps, and I don't really care about those game modes. But yeah, this map will be primarily played in duel, and so this is very relevant for me. So yeah, I hope you liked the information, and I hope I'm not talking utter bollocks in here. And yeah, more Quake Live content is coming. I have 2 more guides in the works. At the moment I'm suffering from a bit of a cold. I don't know if you can actually hear that from my voice, but yeah, I'm having quite a bit of a cold at the moment. So I'm struggling from like a sore throat and a bit of fatigue here and there. And other than that, Path of Exile is very tempting at the moment. It's a lot of fun. So that's why I'm not doing doing that much content at the moment. So I hope you understand, as always. As I know I keep apologizing for things and finding excuses, but yeah, that's why content is again a bit lackluster at the moment. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. My name's been Lepharia. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.